In 2019, the world first heard of a young girl from Hartlepool, England, whose voice could stop anyone in their tracks. Her name was Courtney Hadwin, and at the age of 15, she found herself in a situation no one could have predicted. Her parents discovered her holding scissors to her throat, not with the intention of ending her life, but with the terrifying thought of destroying her own voice. This voice had brought her fame, admiration, and the golden buzzer on America's Got Talent, yet she believed it was cursed. At a young age, Courtney faced online bullying, death threats, and months of social isolation, which led her to consider drastic measures. The voice that amazed millions of viewers around the world had become a source of immense pain for her. She had become trapped in a paradox where her talent, which should have been her gift, felt like her curse. Her story shows the dark side of early fame and the pressures of living in the spotlight as a teenager. It is a story of talent, tragedy, resilience, and the long, winding road to self-acceptance and independence. Courtney's journey began in the small industrial town of Hartlepool, where she was born on July 6, 2004, to hard-working parents. Her mother, Anne-Marie, cleaned offices at night, and her father, Paul, worked long hours at the shipyard. From a young age, Courtney was extremely shy and withdrawn. Between the ages of 6 and 12, she rarely spoke to anyone outside her family. Reports suggest she may have said fewer than 100 words in an entire year, communicating instead through notes and gestures. Despite her extreme shyness, something extraordinary happened when she was just 8 years old. While alone in her bedroom listening to her grandfather's old records of Janis Joplin, she suddenly started singing. Her voice didn't sound like that of a child, it was raspy, powerful, and full of emotion. Doctors later explained that she had an unusual vocal cord structure, giving her a naturally mature, smoky tone that typically develops only after years of strain or smoking. Neighbors were amazed, some even stepped outside to hear where the incredible sound was coming from. From the very beginning, it was clear that Courtney had a rare gift, one that would later captivate millions around the globe. Despite her extraordinary talent, Courtney faced severe social anxiety. At school, she would hide in closets during lunch breaks to avoid interaction with peers. She didn't even ask out loud to use the bathroom, preferring to write her requests on paper. Her anxiety was so intense that psychologists compared it to levels seen in adults with PTSD. Her parents, despite limited financial means, spent over £3,000 to support her through therapy, often having to choose between heating their home or helping their daughter cope. Her family became her anchor, especially her grandfather, Bill Hadwin, who dedicated himself to nurturing Courtney's talent. He drove thousands of miles to take her to auditions, slept in his car to save money, and even sold his tools to fund recording sessions. From a young age, Courtney's life was a delicate balance between her immense talent and her fragile mental health. While the world saw a gifted singer, her family understood the quiet struggles she endured every single day. Courtney's first breakthrough performance came at just 10 years old during a small talent show in her town. The audience numbered only 127, and she froze for 30 seconds, overwhelmed by fear. But when the music started, everything changed. Performing Proud Mary, she transformed into a powerhouse singer, stunning everyone with her energy and raw emotion. The applause lasted for minutes, and videos of her performance quickly spread online, garnering thousands of views within days. From that moment, it became clear that Courtney was not just talented, she had star power. Over the next few years, she auditioned for multiple talent shows, including The Voice Kids UK in 2017. Although several shows initially rejected her, citing her unusual voice, she remained determined to showcase her unique style. Courtney's journey through these early competitions highlighted her perseverance and the unwavering support of her family, particularly her grandfather, who became a pillar of strength and guidance throughout her formative years. Her journey reached a new level when she auditioned for America's Got Talent in 2018. At 14, Courtney arrived in Los Angeles with her family, facing enormous pressure and high stakes. Just hours before her audition, she suffered a severe panic attack, unable to speak or move. Her mother helped her dress and get into an Uber, as she battled intense fear and physical symptoms of anxiety. Despite this, Courtney delivered an unforgettable performance of Otis Redding's Hard to Handle. Within 45 seconds, Howie Mandel hit the golden buzzer, propelling her directly to the live shows. The performance broke the rules of the show's usual format, but her raw talent and energy left no one questioning her potential. Videos of her performance went viral, hitting millions of views in days. Her extraordinary stage presence, combined with her incredible vocal ability, cemented her place as a global sensation. This moment would become the defining turning point of her early career, launching her into fame overnight. However, fame brought its own challenges. Back in school, she became a target for bullying, with classmates mocking her performances and spreading memes online. Teachers found her crying in hallways, and her academic performance suffered. The very gift that had brought her recognition now made her a subject of ridicule. Despite this, her family made enormous sacrifices to ensure her dreams could continue. They took out loans, sold possessions, and even canceled vacations to fund Courtney's journey to Los Angeles. She persevered through intense rehearsals, practicing hundreds of times in makeshift studios, often to the point of physical exhaustion. Her dedication reflected not only her love for music but also the resilience required to navigate the pressures of early fame. Courtney's story demonstrates that talent alone is rarely enough. It requires perseverance, support, and extraordinary determination to withstand the challenges that come with sudden stardom. Courtney's performances on America's Got Talent stunned judges and audiences alike. Her renditions of Tina Turner's Nutbush City Limits and Janis Joplin-inspired songs left industry veterans in awe. Will.i.am called her performance supernatural, noting the rare impact she had on viewers. Yet, despite her incredible talent, Courtney did not win the competition. She finished sixth, even though betting odds and fan predictions placed her at the top. The loss, however, did not define her. Simon Cowell recognized her star potential immediately, signing her to a record deal with Psycho Music and Arista Records. Her story illustrates that traditional measures of success, such as winning a competition, do not always capture the lasting impact of talent and individuality. Courtney had achieved something far more significant. She had established herself as a remarkable artist capable of transcending conventional pathways. The transition from a televised competition to the professional music industry presented new struggles. Executives attempted to mold Courtney into a mainstream pop artist, rather than allowing her raw rock and blues style to shine. When Psycho Music abruptly closed in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic, Courtney found herself stranded, losing momentum, collaborators, and the chance to release her songs. Legal restrictions made it difficult to distribute her existing recordings, and she faced uncertainty about her career trajectory. For a young artist whose identity was deeply intertwined with her voice, these challenges were emotionally taxing. She confronted frustration, disappointment, and the harsh realities of an industry that often prioritizes marketability over genuine talent. Yet, even in these setbacks, Courtney demonstrated resilience, choosing to forge her path independently rather than rely on another label. By 2023, Courtney had embraced a new chapter as an independent artist, releasing her music video Breakable entirely on her own terms. The project highlighted her authenticity, creativity, and control over her artistic vision. Fans praised the song for its emotional depth, and the video quickly gained attention online. This independence reflected not only her musical abilities but also her courage in reclaiming her career after facing numerous setbacks. Courtney's journey underscores a critical lesson: the road to success is rarely linear. It involves overcoming mental health challenges, industry pressures, and personal obstacles, all while staying true to oneself. Her story is a powerful testament to perseverance, passion, and the enduring spirit of a young artist determined to define her own path. Even after achieving global recognition, Courtney continued to face challenges related to anxiety and mental health. During early 2020, she experienced agoraphobia, being unable to leave her home for months. Panic attacks and the fear of being recognized became daily struggles. Her parents adapted by arranging home deliveries and virtual therapy sessions to support her recovery. During this period, her identity as a singer was deeply entwined with her mental well-being. The Moment with Scissors in 2019 illustrated the intensity of her struggles, highlighting the delicate balance between talent and emotional health. It also reinforced the importance of family, therapy, and personal resilience in navigating the pressures of early fame. Courtney's experiences shed light on the mental health challenges often hidden behind public performances and viral success. Through hardship and isolation, Courtney found a way to channel her emotions into creativity. During her recovery, she wrote Monsters, a song reflecting her experiences of silence, fear, and self-discovery. The track resonated with fans worldwide, charting on Billboard's Hard Rock list and reaching #1 on iTunes in several countries. The music video showcased not only her powerful voice but also her personal growth and artistic maturity. This comeback marked a transformation from a young teenager overwhelmed by fame to an independent artist asserting control over her voice and career. Courtney Hadwin's story demonstrates that true artistry is not only about talent but also about resilience, self-expression, and the ability to turn adversity into inspiration. From Hartlepool to global stages, Courtney Hadwin's journey is remarkable. She has navigated childhood shyness, social anxiety, bullying, record label failures, and severe mental health challenges, all while captivating audiences worldwide. Her story illustrates the pressures faced by young artists in the spotlight, the sacrifices families make to support their children, and the courage required to pursue authenticity over conformity. Today, as an independent artist, Courtney continues to inspire millions with her voice, determination, and perseverance. Her life reminds us that fame is not just about accolades or awards but about resilience, creativity, and the ability to rise again, even when the world seems against you. Courtney Hadwin's life is a testament to the power of talent, courage, and resilience. From the fear-filled moments hiding in her room to performing for millions, she has shown that challenges, even when overwhelming, can be transformed into strength. While fame brought scrutiny, criticism, and even danger, it also allowed her to discover her inner fortitude. Through independent music, she reclaimed her voice, identity, and artistic vision, proving that success is not defined by immediate recognition but by the ability to endure and grow.